Good afternoon, class. On this assignment, discussion 2 on week 3, what are the sources of power often seen in organizations? And I'm going to be sure to give the definition of each source of power. The sources of power often seen in an organization are listed below. Coercive power involves a dependent relationship between the driving agent and the recipient of forces. It derives from a threat of punishment should the recipient of the force not comply with the instructions or the wishes of the driving agent. Legitimate power derives from authority and social and cultural norms. It involves loyalty, social rank, and the organizational hierarchy so that the influenced individual believes the driving force agent's use of power is just and right. Referent power derives from the driver's agent's personal charisma and its effect on the recipient of influence. The recipient's attribution of prestige to the driving agent leads to a desire to please or emulate the agent. Export power derives from the recipient's perception of knowledge possessed by the driving agent of force. Its strength varies with the perceived extent of the agent's knowledge. Reward power provides an incentive for the person on the receiving end of the influence to change his or her behavior, expecting to receive a reward recognition. Reward power derives from an attraction from the recipient to the driving agent. Now we're going to talk about the positive impacts on an organization when its members exercise power and play political games within Mintzberger's political game playback framework. Counterinsurgency is when leaders fight back to defend against insurgency. Sponsorship. Junior staff seeking patronage from powerful leaders. Allegiance building. Leaders building power through peer networks. Empire building. Leaders accumulating resources to build their own power bases. And strategic. Candidates. Individuals or groups advocating for selection of a specific individual for a key position. I'm going to give examples of personal experiences regarding positive impacts. Counterinsurgency. While I was managing the Walter Reed Hospital Dental Clinic, we had VIPs, including the president, that came unannounced on many visits to see the wounded warriors. And I instructed my staff to refrain from commenting on operations of clinical affairs and to defer all inquiries to me. One misspoken statement can be a costly situation for the entire organization, so I utilized myself as a subject matter expert and I handled all the issues that came through. Sponsorship. I implemented a sponsorship program where I ensured that every soldier selected a mentor on a monthly basis where they were charged with interacting with their mentor for guidance towards their quarterly goals, where progress was verified on a quarterly basis. Alliance building. Working in Walter Reed Dental Clinic, leaders had a monthly meeting to discuss the progress we were making as well as what needed to be improved. Knowing that we all exist for the patients, we came together and worked as a team to ensure patients in all departments had an amazing patient experience when coming to the Walter Reed Hospital. Empire building. The downsizing in the Army caused many bases to close and soldiers that remained needed a place to work. Our clinic was able to procure a logistics specialist for our dental clinic, which enhanced our efficiency as we got a subject matter expert in logistics, and our dental assistant that was filling in the position is now serving as a dental assistant, which is his area of expertise. Strategic candidates. I'm a huge supporter of strategic candidates. At Fort Bliss, my first sergeant retired, and being that I served as the interim first sergeant and received laudatory comments on my performance, I was allowed to serve as the first sergeant for 2 years, which is 1 grade above my pay grade, providing an amazing leadership experience that facilitated growth. I was highly recommended by my peers and seniors alike. Thank you.